Hi, this is David here from daverney.com. Today we're going to look at Twitter for marketing, and this is your essential guide to Twitter for marketing. Okay, so we started off with some fun facts. There are 310 million Twitter users per month. There are 6,000 tweets per second. 83% of people using Twitter are accessing it from a mobile device, and 42% of people first find something that they want to buy on Twitter. Then we looked at our setting our goals. How many people do you want to follow, and how many people do you want to follow you in return? The more you follow, the more you'll be followed. But Twitter has algorithms, sorry, you can only follow up to 2,000 people at the start, and you must keep it within 10%, I think it is, of your following to followers ratio. So if you have 2,000 followers, you need to have at least 1,800 to progress, because there is a barrier at 2,000. And I mean, I went for some time at the 2,000 barrier, and I didn't know quite why I couldn't follow more people. But then I watched a video course, and I discovered why I couldn't follow more people. And now I can. Now I have 17,500 people in my Twitter following to date. It's recommended that you engage with your people. It helps you to develop a relationship with them. You know, if the subject interests you, you should engage with them and comment back, say something good back to them, and be nice. That's important. Be nice. Aim to tweet relevant subjects as well. If you're a social media company, tweet stuff about social media. If you're a church, tweet stuff about God. If you're a nightclub, tweet stuff about different musicians and that kind of thing that you would have in your club. If you were something like Gatecrasher in Birmingham, you would share stuff by Paul Oakenfold and stuff like that. Here are some tools that I use for my Twitter. I use Hootsuite, which is free of charge. They do have a premium version, but Hootsuite is all you really need. The free version is all you really need for Hootsuite. Also Buffer. I recommend upgrading Buffer to the $10 per month version, because it gives you 100 different. You can schedule up to 100 different tweets at a time, or whatever. It goes with about 5 different social networks. Buffer.com. Then we got Pixlr, which is a really great editing tool, photo editing tool, and this is what I did on Pixlr. My header at the top there, daverney.com. I did all that on Twitter, on Pixlr. And then there's Cloudflare, which is really good as well. That's basically a management company for your Twitter following. It's quite easy to use, and it's really friendly, user-friendly stuff. Use analytics for your Twitter following, so you can monitor how you're doing, where you need improvement, where you're doing well, what posts are being effective. You can then post more of the stuff that's effective, and increase your rates even more. You then go down to best times to post. Here in the UK, it's between 5 and 7 p.m. I also like to post at lunchtime between 1 and 2, but I have about 30 posts going out in a day in a 24-hour period, starting off at 7:50 in the morning and going on to 12 midnight, well, 2 minutes past 12 or midnight. 2 minutes past midnight. And how to schedule contents, like I told you, through Buffer. That's what I use. Do's and don'ts: don't overpopulate your tweets with too many hashtags. Use Hashtagify. Don't use long or complicated or even clever hashtags. People are just going to be looking for the most obvious hashtags. So if it's about YouTube, put #YouTube. Don't put anything clever, anything too clever, because people won't be looking for those hashtags. You don't use more hashtags than words. Only use select few hashtags in your tweets. And don't overpopulate. Take your hashtags. Tailor your hashtags to the site you're using. Use the most obvious hashtags that relate directly to the content of your tweet, and check your hashtags on Hashtagify. I have a link there for you for Hashtagify. It's hashtagify.me. It's the address that you need to go to for Hashtagify, but it's always worth checking it out on Hashtagify. And that brings us to the end of our look at Twitter today. We have this Twitter service here as well, which is new. We will build your following of 100,000 active and highly targeted people on Twitter, and this is at great rates, and it'll bring fantastic results to your company. It doesn't matter what company you're in, you will find that your profits are really boosted by this service. The magic starts at 100,000. That's what at Mr. Salesman. You'll see his handle down there at the bottom of the banner. At Mr. Salesman, he wrote a book. He's got 350,000 followers on Twitter, but he wrote this book on how to get 100,000 followers in a year. And that's what the service does. It helps you to get 100,000 followers in a year. If you would like to contact me for further information on this, you can find my telephone number here, right at the bottom. That's 01. Well, if you're outside the UK, it's 004401384232 and the email address is, which is probably best if you're outside Britain, is daverney40@gmail.com. So thank you for watching my video today, and I hope to bring another one tomorrow. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you. Nice evening.